Hey guys, I'm not even gonna show my face because I'm filthy. I've been trying to finish this up for Israel for a couple days now. Stay tuned, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We Raptor line this F250 and we put a Inca 4x4 camper on there. So again, make sure to go to the website IncaOverlandOutfitters.com. This thing is freaking sweet. We even put a backup camera and some lights inside. So this was a real fun build. I really like this 7.3 Eco diesel, so appreciate it. Hey guys, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. We do everything from overlanding, gear review, and we even have an online store, IncaOverlandOutfitters.com, where you'll get the best prices and fast shipping on trusted brands, including our new aluminum campers. These are custom made for mid-size and full-size trucks. Again, thank you for being here. Alright guys, so guess what we're doing today? We're gonna be Raptor lining this F250 with the Power Stroke diesel. This is a pretty badass truck. It's also gonna get an Inca 4x4 truck topper, so you're not gonna wanna miss this. This video is gonna be a separate video. It's a series that's coming up. But I'm gonna go over Raptor lining the LR3. This LR3 was originally silver, and we basically, did the door jambs and all that. I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to do this properly. And then also I'll cover the materials used. There's different types of Raptor liner. There's a tintable version, and there's also an all black version, the gun and everything like that. So make sure to subscribe to follow up with this. This customer here, this is an extra truck he has. He doesn't off-road, he doesn't do anything camping or anything like that, but he did want to refresh his paint, and he also needs a topper to keep things secure in the back and stuff like that. So I can't wait to do that project for him. All right, so the first part we're going to do with this is we're going to remove these trims. I'm going to remove the headlight and the grill. I think we're going to do the chrome parts black. So we're going to remove all that, and then, yeah, it's just going to be removing the trim pieces. So let's get to that. I'll try to put a little time lapse, and I'm going to try not to make this video so long because we have two parts to it, the Raptor liner and then also the bed topper. And again, if you want to see more Bedliner stuff, we have a JKU one that I did a long time ago, and then the LR3. But this one's going to be paint matched. So right here, I'm removing as much as a trim as I can, from the wheel arches to the lights. Guys, so this is a couple days later, but basically I got tied up with a couple projects, and we removed all the accessories. I could tape around this, so I'm not going to remove this front bumper, but we did take the tailgate off and the rear light off, and we took the bumper from the back. There was internal trim here on the top. So we're painting this white so we don't have to worry about like the door jambs, but in between here, we'll clean this up and it'll get in between there. And then the roof, cleaning it off, and we'll sand it down, but basically took off the bumper because we'll take apart this plastic here, and we're gonna Raptor line this black. So we're starting off on this side. I'm gonna do a time lapse for you to show you. Feel free to leave in the comments if you have any questions, but everything I got at Home Depot as far as the sanding material, I used an 80 grit orbital sander and also a Diablo 80 grit sponge sander. Bring you in. This is a couple of days later, and basically what we have is the truck all sanded down and taped up. And basically some tips I'll give you with this is I keep the hood propped up. You can take the hood off, but I'm going to keep it propped up. I made sure to kind of scuff up all the way to the edge. The edge is all the way around. Took all the seals And then we're using a paint match for this. So we took the VIN, it's got a paint code. We went to a paint shop and got the paint matched to this. So that's going to alleviate a lot of the problems of having to do all the door jams and all that. And inside the vehicle, there's actually trim pieces inside here. So the little bit that kind of sneaks in there, once we put it back together, it'll get covered up. So it'll look super, like, just clean lines. On the top, there was some trim pieces that fell off, so I ordered that. The hood here was missing this trim piece up here, so I ordered that. I had to finish removing these plastic trim pieces here because what we're going to do this is, I think because this gets dirty, I'm still on the fence. Stay to the end of the video to see what I decide to do with it. If I'm going to Raptor line it black, we have all the wheel well arches. Those we are going to Raptor line black. But this here, it's chrome, and I feel like it's going to collect a lot of dirt. So I'm almost thinking of like scratching it up with like 120 sandpaper, throwing some primer on it, and painting it black. So that's my idea. So it gives a little bit of a contrast of it having the textured material with the flat black. So I'm thinking that's the option I'm going to go, but I'm not too sure. And then the camper's in here. We have to put this all together. Opop's actually going to join me. He's still in town, and he's going to help me right now. And basically, I'll show you how I mix up. This paint was actually pretty expensive. It was like almost $150 for a quart. But the Oxford White, 1997. So, yeah, let's get to it. I'll do a time lapse, and then I'll bring you back in once we have a little bit more completed. So here I'm taking off the trim pieces. I ended up sanding this and painting it black, doing the primer and everything, but it didn't turn out the way I liked, so I went ahead and sanded it again and actually did it with the Raptor liner. Opop showed up and he started helping me out with building the camper, and then I was able to start spraying. This is like once you start, you can't stop, and basically, yeah, after you're done, you want to peel all the tape and all the things you have masked off, because it will chip the paint if you don't. Hey guys, so we're ready to put on this camper. This is a couple days later also, because this project's just been a little bit longer because it's a bigger project. And Opop's over here. He's helping us seal up all the corners, and we put the gas seal, and then we're going to put the camper up top. There's some 2 trim pieces that I'm waiting on in the mail, and then the lighting I'm not going to put back in yet because I'm actually going to tap into it for the lighting inside. Again, I appreciate Opop for helping me out. He's moving to Florida, so you might not see Opop around, but again, big thanks to him. All right, so we got the camper put on, and I basically have to wire up the lights inside, but there's a ton of space. I mean, this thing is huge. We have to connect the rear light, put that light on. So the last bit is me just Raptor lining all the black pieces before finally assembling everything. This is a finished look, and I really loved how this came out, the lights and everything. We even did a backup reverse camera for him, and yeah, this was amazing.